What if I told you there is a way to grow twice as many vegetables in your May garden without buying a single pesticide or fertilizer? The answer has been hiding in plain sight for centuries, and it is called companion planting. This natural gardening method uses clever plant partnerships to repel pests, improve flavors, and even help plants grow faster. Here is why this matters right now. May is the perfect month to set up these plant friendships. The soil is warm enough for roots to grow strong, but the summer heat has not yet arrived to stress your crops. Yet most gardeners miss this golden opportunity by planting randomly, which can actually attract more bugs and reduce harvests. By the time we finish today, you will know exactly which plants to pair together, which combinations to avoid, and how to arrange them for maximum results. Whether you have a backyard garden or just a few containers, these tips will work for you. Let us get started. What is companion planting? Before we dive into specific plant pairs, let us talk about why companion planting works so well. Think of your garden as a community. Just like people, some plants get along beautifully while others simply do not mix. For example, tomatoes and basil are the ultimate garden power couple. The tomatoes provide shade for the basil's delicate leaves, while the basil releases natural oils that confuse tomato hornworms and other pests. It is a perfect example of how plants can protect each other. But companion planting goes beyond pest control. Some plants, like beans, actually add nutrients to the soil that their neighbors need. Others, like tall sunflowers, can act as living trellises for climbing plants. Then there are flowers like marigolds that serve as garden bodyguards, their strong scent keeping harmful insects at bay. The key to success is understanding these relationships. Unlike synthetic solutions that offer quick fixes, companion planting creates a balanced ecosystem. It might take a little more planning up front, but the results are healthier plants, better harvests, and a garden that practically takes care of itself. Now, let us look at the top 5 plant pairs you should be planting this May. Top 5 companion pairs for May. Here's something fascinating. Your plants are already talking to each other underground. Through tiny fungal networks called mycorrhizae, they share nutrients and even warn about pests. Now, let's help them make friends above ground with these 5 power pairs for May. 1. Tomatoes plus basil. This classic duo is like the ultimate garden power couple. Plant basil 10-12 inches from your tomato stems. Why does this work? Basil emits a strong scent that masks the tomato's aroma from thrips and whiteflies. Some studies suggest basil may even enhance tomatoes' flavor by stimulating sugar production. For best results, use Genovese basil. Its large leaves provide extra shade to keep tomato roots cool. Pro tip: if you see hornworms, plant more basil. The oils in its leaves disrupt their feeding. 2. Carrots plus onions. These underground buddies protect each other in clever ways. Onion sulfur compounds repel carrot rust flies, while carrots' delicate roots help break up soil for onion bulbs. Try alternating rows, 12 inches apart, or planting onions in a border around carrots. Bonus: the onion's strong scent also deters aphids from both crops. For May planting, use Danvers carrots and yellow Granex onions. They mature at the same time. Warning: avoid planting near peas or beans. They stunt onion growth. 3. Corn plus beans plus squash. Native Americans perfected this trio over centuries. Here's how to replicate it. Week 1, plant corn in small hills, 4 seeds per hill, 18 inches apart. Week 3, when corn is 6 inches tall, plant pole beans around each stalk. Week 4, add squash between hills. The science. Corn provides structure for beans to climb. Beans fix nitrogen in the soil, feeding all 3 plants. Squash's broad leaves shade out weeds and retain moisture. Use Golden Bantam corn, Kentucky Wonder beans, and yellow crookneck squash for May. Crucial tip: water the base of corn hills. Only squash leaves protect against evaporation. 4. Cucumbers plus nasturtiums. Nasturtiums are the garden's sacrificial bodyguards. Their vibrant flowers attract aphids away from cucumbers while repelling cucumber beetles. Plant them as a living border, 8-10 inches from cucumber vines. The Alaska mix variety works best because its variegated leaves confuse pests. Added benefit: both plants thrive in the same conditions, full sun, well-drained soil. For May, sow seeds simultaneously after the last frost. Pro trick: if aphids appear, spray nasturtiums, not cucumbers. With soapy water to remove pests without harming veggies. 5. Lettuce plus chives. A low-maintenance pair, perfect for small spaces. Chives' sulfur compounds deter slugs and attract pollinators. Plant them between lettuce heads, 6-inch spacing. Try butter crunch lettuce with garlic chives. Their subtle garlic flavor enhances salads. Harvest chives regularly to boost their pest-repelling oils. 3 mistakes to avoid. Before you grab your trowel, listen closely. What I'm about to reveal has ruined countless gardens. These aren't just minor slip-ups. They're relationship killers for your plants that even experienced gardeners get wrong. Mistake 1: planting brassicas near strawberries? This is garden sabotage at its worst. When you plant cabbage, broccoli, or kale within 3 feet of strawberries, both plants suffer. Here's why. Brassicas release glucosinolates into the soil, compounds that actively inhibit strawberry growth. You'll notice smaller berries and yellowing leaves within weeks. Create separate beds at least 4 feet apart. If space is limited, plant fast-growing radishes, a brassica that matures before harming strawberries. Add a barrier like landscape fabric between them. Strawberries actually thrive near bush beans. They help suppress fungal diseases strawberries are prone to. Mistake 2: overcrowding compatible pairs. Just because plants get along doesn't mean they want to share a bedroom. I see this constantly with tomatoes and basil. Yes, they're companions. But planting them closer than 12 inches causes 3 problems: root competition for water, reduced air circulation, fungal diseases, shade starvation for the basil. The fix: follow the sunlight rule. Tall plants north, short south. Use the end tests. Mature plants' leaves shouldn't touch. For containers, allow 3 gallons of soil per tomato plus 1 per basil. Emergency fix: if already planted too close, carefully transplant basil with these steps. Water thoroughly 1 hour before. Dig wide to avoid root damage. Replant with compost tea to reduce shock. Mistake 3: ignoring water/sun needs. Rosemary and cucumbers might seem like good companions, pest control, but their care needs clash violently. Rosemary thrives in dry, sandy soil with 6+ hours of sun, while cucumbers demand constant moisture and can wilt in afternoon heat. The fix: group plants by hydrozones. Drought lovers, rosemary, lavender, thyme. Water hogs, cucumbers, celery, lettuce. Use microclimates, plant sun-sensitive crops east of taller plants. For containers, never mix different hydrozones. Pro alternative: replace rosemary with oregano. It tolerates cucumber-friendly moisture while still repelling pests. Let us put this into practice. Imagine a 4-foot by 4-foot raised bed. Back row, north side, corn, the tallest plant. Middle section, tomatoes with basil, cucumbers with nasturtiums. Front, lettuce with chives, carrots with onions. Edges, let squash vines spill over the sides. This layout uses vertical space, maximizes sunlight, and groups plants with similar water needs. For container gardens, try a pizza garden. 1 large pot with tomatoes, basil, and oregano. Pair tomatoes with basil, avoid planting brassicas near strawberries, and experiment with the 3 sisters. Now, I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below if you plan to try these tips. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to next week's video on natural fertilizers to boost your summer garden. Happy planting!